Hello and welcome to a YouTube exclusive video. That's right, I'm shooting this offline, so it's just me and you. Today, I've decided that what I want to do is to draft with all of you, play a couple games, probably not finish out the full draft, but just talk about the mode from a more design perspective. What's working and what's not, and also where I think the things that are not working are coming from. So let's go ahead and just click on in. Click on in. So first things first, I'm not sure I like the current design of the bang for buck when it comes to how draft works. This is the first page, and I actually don't mind this page as much. Like, you can get some keys, you can do or you can do actual money. This makes me feel like it's actually an important thing. If anything, this is going to sound weird, I wish it was all more expensive. I want to make sure that every game in draft feels very meaningful. Like I'm going to lose something if I'm really bad at it. The hidden kicker to all this is actually assembling this kind of stuff is pretty easy. I would not mind it if it was 300 or 5 keys, 6 keys, or a little more expensive. And maybe even just give out a ticket once a week. Legends of Runeterra has a great draft mode, and they allow players to play for free once a week with really good rewards. And I really like that. I also believe that encouraging people to at least play this mode once a week will actually keep them in Gwent longer. The retention will be better. It's really fresh to play this mode, especially if you polish it more. So on this page, what I would do is I would up it to 300 or 500, probably 300. 500 would be a little expensive. 300 or. I'd up it to 5 or 6 keys. I'd up the price here. And then once a week, players can play for free. Let's go ahead and trade in some ore here. To break even, we need 4 wins. Or use your ticket to play. Great, I like to play. So, step 1. Okay, this is really good. Syndicate's a little weird. I'm not gonna... Should I draft it? Should I draft it? Self-damage is a little sus if I don't get Blue Boy. And I think this is the first thing I want to call out. Like, this is the safe choice, right? Not the first thing I want to call out. Another thing I want to call out. I would love to know the leader that's offered of any of these. And I guess we can find out to see how good it is if I go for off the books here, eh? Alright, we're going to go off the books. And let's just see if they give me syndicate options. So of these, I can lean heavy into the tribute theme with Rayla. That seems very good, actually. You have She Who Knows, which is probably the best of these 3 cards, and Poison. I'm just going to pick the... Rayla, but I will point out that I feel very reluctant to have gone this route. I really wish I could have seen like all 3 options and all 3 leader abilities. Because the best of, if those are my 3 and 3, Double Cross She Who Knows was the safe choice and it was the best choice. I would like the ability to have a little bit more insight if I decide to commit the Syndicate, which is the hardest leader to synergize with. Would like a little bit more flexibility when it comes to picking my next card, the important card. So I'm pretty bound here, and I need Tribute. And I'm forcing it pretty hard. Now let's look at the actual picks here. And here immediately becomes the big problem. This is actually fine. If anything, it's a little too weak, to be blunt. This is reasonably fine. I actually like this. I think this is a good example of a package. You have, okay, we're going to use Elven Scribes, which are mages. And then Death Mold. Hey, you get this cool synergy. Maybe you can use Elven Scribe with Rune Word. That is a fun experience. Now you can draft something like that. Love this package. This is okay. It's like a little weak. This is vile. This is the worst package of them all. It's one I'm going to pick, but it shouldn't exist. 4 roaches is way too strong. And this is where I want to comment on how previous draft experiences of Gwent went. Where you tried to get this overpowered, ridiculous deck, and you were punished if you didn't do it. So I feel super obligated to go for this absolute garbage combo. And I really dislike that. I genuinely dislike that. I would rather Roach be included. I'd rather there only be 1 gold card and 2 bronze in every package, period, with the exception of the single selections. So your deck will still end up with plenty of gold cards. But like, this package here is great. Tribute. It synergizes really well off the books. I feel like I should get rewarded for picking this. Witchers is a little weird because like I have no Witchers here and Syndicate has no Witchers, so this package probably shouldn't ever be offered to me. It makes no sense. There's 0 situations where off the book is going to synergize here. The third option is poison. And this seems interesting. Okay, so we get 2 mutated hounds and a salamander. I'll go with this just to see what happens. I actually like this package a lot. But I really hated that I was offered that middle package. I really, really disliked that. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we have Disloyal Aristocrats. We have Tibber, Cultist, and Redanian Elite. So we got High Power. High Power is always fun. And I also have YOLO. I like YOLO. Like, this is a good example of an all-gold package, which I actually think is perfectly fine for it. It's random, it's fun. And you don't know whether it's going to be Dolo that's the small one or Rune Rate if you have 2 versions of this running around. So that you're rewarded for killing one of them and trying to deny it. I think for safety purposes, I'm going to go for a High Power here. Just to make sure. I think it's the best choice. It's the most consistent. Perfect. Okay, Salamander Hideout is perfect here. We early enough in the round where Amphibious Assault is fine. Kadutch is fine. It gives me a bit more of a direction. I actually don't mind these as the 3 options. So we'll go ahead and pick the Hideout here. We have Self-Poison, Caretaker, another... Oh, Dire Mutated Hounds, which has nothing to do with Self-Poison. We do have the Abomination, though. We have the Abomination. We got Morels, Madame, and Arena Ghoul. Interesting. And another 2 packs of Dire Mutant Hound, Wagon, and Radovids. I like this. I think it'd be wise, since we get stuck with the packages we get, I think it'd be wise to either add a feature where we can remove individual cards from our deck, where it either takes it to a deck builder like format, or just have a moment where we could select 2 or 3 cards from our deck and remove it. That would be let us remove a couple cards. So, like, for example, Radovids is not a bad thing. So if I had gone for the Amphibious Assault, this package actually on paper is the best one here, instead of going for the Hideout here. I would love, though, not to have Wagon. Wagon's pretty bad. And additionally, as cards go up and down in strength, you don't want to keep rebalancing this. So having some kind of remove mechanic where I can actually pick stuff would be nice. Now, we kind of have the obvious issue of spending. I don't really have much in the way of spenders, so my leader ability is kind of worthless besides Rayla. This is straight Tribute. Tribute seems pretty good of Rayla. Let's just pick the Tribute here to be safe. Though I did like the Self-Poison. Second Salamander, little sus. I do like this Poison package, though. So this is where I think things are good. Actually, give me that second Salamander. This is actually really fun. I like these packages. This is cool with Tribute and Poison. This is really cool because I can poison my opponent's stuff. But now that I have 2 Salamanders, I'm threatening actually double Salamander, which is sick. Witchers should not be popping up if you go Syndicate. There should be certain packages only available based on what else you've done. This is fine. Like, this is a great example of an all-gold package that should exist. It should be rare. It should feel good when you get it. Honestly, this is pretty darn playable in my deck. Like, the Crones are great. They should show up in almost every deck they're good with. Notice, really good if you have reward if you're playing relics, but I could do some pretty cool stuff with this. Imagine if I had Renew. I can use the Consume to bring back Salamander. Sewer Raiders is really strong, but I already packed 3 roaches, so I want more. Coins might be rough, but then again, off the books is pretty easy. I could lean into the Tribute here. Not really that good. I think Crones seem pretty interesting to me. As a, like, can you imagine just eating Redanian Elite instantly? And it's also just pseudo carryover. I'll take the Crones here. Tiger's Eye, I think, is definitely the best here. The only thing I'm missing in long term is, like, a really good spender. But we'll make do. We'll make do. Let us skip the Tiger's Eye, because it is the best stratagem. Though their deck is not particularly good. Cool. So we'll just dive right in. Looking at how the deck came together, a lot of it I really liked. Like, getting Crones and Syndicate is sick. And I'm looking forward to it greatly. And I like the fact that, by the way, they reward you. Did I never get Madame to premium? Interesting. I like that they reward you based on the premiums you have in the game. I think it's really cool. So I can see all this cool stuff I have, and I'm like, ooh, look at me. And it's like, by the way, jerk, you don't have Madame or Salamander Hideout Premium. And I'm like, yeah, but who wants Salamander Hideout Premium? Barely moves. Actually, it's really creepy premium. I kind of like it, but it's a subtle one. Let us dive in a little deeper here. We'll play maybe a game or 2. We'll just kind of get a feel for the drafting. I think after 2 games, we'll get the full experience of the draft. For one first, Vampires, I hear, is very popular. to draft, and that doesn't surprise me. It's a pretty simple one on paper. Okay, so we have some of the combo. The only thing I don't have, actually, do I even have enough coins for 2? I do if I keep the abominations. Interesting. I want to try to get out of this round really fast if I can. How would I do that? I could mulligan you back. I'm going to keep the hand. I think I'm going to come out swinging really hard here. So maybe I go Tiger's Eye Tibber? Your Tribute 0 though. Tribute 0 is pretty tempting. I'm gonna go for the Tribute 0 off the bat. I want to make sure, so I need 6, I need 8. So your Salamander? No, your Salamander 1 7. Okay, so I just can't play. I'm trying to, I wanna double. Okay, yeah, I see your power. Let me show you my power. You ready, bud? Mon comes out. Roach 1, Roach 2, Roach 3. We'll get some coins in hand. Alright, go. I guess I could have put you back row to avoid red haze. Like, this doesn't feel fair. I don't think this package should exist. Like, Roach is a genuinely good card. It allows red coin abuse. It's a 4 for 9. Even as a 3 for 9, it was kind of a ridiculous package. The all gold packages should be very rare. I think one of them I don't mind is the Mata, Isbel, even that's a little risky. I wonder if Hideout was better there, because you guys purify on 6, right? Yeah. Well, I could just. Oh, well, I'm just trying to force him out of this round if I can. Looking really good on board. Obviously, we're going fast. I would love for them to have blood the abomination. People forget it purifies itself, not just the poison but of everything. So, like, there are lines where you go something like poison here, bleed, or put a poison somewhere else. Do I have more? Oh, your Salamander as well. So actually, I just need your Salamander. I think we'll draw into the Salamander cards I need because we've done enough. Why don't we go ahead, play you. Yeah, the Tribute. They'll feel really good, but we are actually going to come out of nowhere and smoke them without a doubt. With just the hottest synergy in the game. Let's be real. Let's be real, guys. The last thing on the plan they expect. Now, I will say I was probably supposed to keep this, but I really want to make sure I get out of this round with a W here. And Rayla should be enough of a carry in round 3 to really save me here. And you get purified, which is lovely. They did, in fact, bleed. We're looking really good on board now. If they play, I'm passing. We're up by 22? No way. What is your bomb card that's so good? Great. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Anakin. All right, well, pass. You got me. I won't fight it anymore. You can just do it. That's what I thought. All right, cool. A lot of our problems just went away. And you know what? That's fine. Good start, good start. One thing that you could add someday to a ranked mode is some kind of MMR system, but those ones are rare. Well, there's one for Magic the Gathering. But Magic the Gathering is such a game so heavily based in that stuff that it doesn't surprise me. Oh, there's only 4 options left in our deck. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just take the Bass here. I mean, might as well do the absolute perfect finish. Am I right or am I right, guys? Double Salamander in draft. What a hilarious draft. What a hilarious draft. I was not expecting this, but this feels good. Like, I got rewarded for drafting these Salamanders. The packages weren't OP, but together, they can do some pretty crazy stuff. You're going back. I think, oh, Drummond's interesting. I'll pick Redanian here. Okay. We're in business. We are in business. We got a lot of flexibility here. We can open a Brewis. We can take our time. Tribute the gain. Veil is great. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. Brewis comes down. Now it really doesn't matter playing it first because you get the new text. Increase the number of charges by 1 whenever you play a crone. Nice little bonus, The crone meant to lead. Excellent. And let's just be on the safe side. Bonard students are terrifying. And notice, guys, just for you, I'm going to get the perfect circle set up. Going to get it all set up for all of you. Going to get it to looking just fine. But like so far, it's like the draft is good. Isn't this so cool though? Like hunting pack of bleed. Doesn't that feel great? I'm a big fan of that. Personally, I think it's super sick. So I have literally no complaints about it. I am gonna go ahead and just play the Morellas and let's just wipe this out. And we're gonna go ahead and eat there. It'll get on 10. Sorry, you won't get the perfect circle. It saves me a couple points. Do we really need points? Not particularly. But I still want to anyways, because I think we can pull off the combo. Though I'm starting to realize, oh, you profit 3. Yeah, we're super good. Super good, guys. We're looking super good. So we have 7 coins if I need it. And then with Salamandra and Salamandra, we should be good. Okay, Unseen's fine. And we're just going to keep this. If they have removal for it, so be it. Doesn't really matter. Next will be Rayla. Puts me at 8. I think we're going to be really good on coins. I think we're going to be able to double Salamander in draft mode. It's going to be sick, guys. It's going to be sick. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put Rayla out here. Pay to get Veil. Boost you up. Eat. Go. Alright, 19. And 19 and a 7. But importantly, you're going to see constantly Bleed's going to keep being tried to apply on Rayla. Blood Moon. Unseen Elder always gives to one of Outbleeding, so keep giving here. And so Rayla's going to soak in a seriously good manner. Roman Berserker's ironically pretty good to play out here. It's it can flip itself. But I'll put it back, obviously, because mine as well. It's even better. Moving's pretty good here if you move Rayla. Nice. Obviously, still soaks up the bleed. Look how cool that is, right? You kind of get rewarded for more bleeding in pirates. And that's actually pretty useful because vampires, especially in this mode, doesn't really have tall removal. So you might want to pick up some package with Geralt. Which is cool. So now you can use your Haman to get more bleeding and great. I think this is all just like the intent of draft mode is super sick. Someone was accusing me last video on when I put out my first one ever on draft was they were accusing me of did CDPR pay me to try to plug it? And my answer is no. But it is really fun. Okay, so you're gonna be fine. Yeah, I think I'm good here, guys. I just need 8. You basically 7 off of these. I have plenty right now. I think I'm able to actually play you. Got it. How about let's go this up? Go. Trying to wait on playing Hounds because I need them to live. Because I think it gives me just a second out if for some reason Rayla were to die. I guess front row is better for you in retrospect. Less ticks of Blood Moon here. Whatever. Life's pain. Might have missed save the point or two. This is going to be so much fun, guys. I get to double Salamander. I mean, can you really think of anyone more fitting? Can you think of something more fitting than double Salamander, me, Gwent, draft mode? Literally perfection. My opponent's got to feel really good right now, too. Saya, that's a bold spec. But like that's a is it all allied mages? Okay, not a mage. But like I wonder what other allied mages have orders that you could reset that would be meaningful. Uh-huh. Welcome to the game. It's double Salamander. Oh, that felt so good. Jeez, okay, we have a pretty cool draft deck. Anyway, my opponent takes their out. Good game. Next game. Excellent. So, like, I love this. The idea of, like, hunting pack plus bleeding is awesome. Okay, so these packages, good. This should not exist. It's too much bang for your buck. Like, Flying Redanian is a really good card. Igor is really strong and powerful and interesting. And Caesar is also just, like, a powerful card. Like, all these are really good. This is really good as well. Like, this is too many golds. If you're going to give a really strong gold, have two things. Like, Flying Redanian, Sea Jackal, and some type of maybe a tax collector would be a better package than this, because like these packages are not created equal in any way, shape, or form, and it just makes me a little bit sad. You're really not thinking about this one. It doesn't, the packages themselves don't have to be provision capped, but like, come on, I got 1 gold card here and 2 failed experiments, which are fun cards, but like I'm not gonna run them in this mode. Sorry if I'm in your way, guys. Pop down here. Be like, this isn't that good. This is strong. Gur, and honestly, I might actually go with this because Arena Ghoul is still a 7-point card for me. But Madame, play 2 Madames, trigger 1, play Salamander, and then trigger the other in the same turn. In the following turn is very funny. But then again, it can't. I guess I can't play both without paying tribute on the second one. Do it on the first one though. That's interesting, and of course, obviously, this is the strongest of the packages, but I actually don't have the coins for this, so we have to go with this tribute package. But like, these packages are not created anywhere close to equal, and I think it'd be great wisdom in actually having like maybe like a normal set pick where it's just 1 gold and like 2 or 1 high provision gold, 2 bronzes, or like crone package or unicorn package is fine. It's the two different types of unicorns that synergize. You could also have like a super pack. This is like your epic card. This actually comes up in Hearthstone's draft mode, at least it used to back when I checked and followed the game, where there would be like, oh, you open a rare card, you open a common card, and all the options are common, all the options are rare. And sometimes it's like, here are your legendary options. You pick 1 of 3 legendary cards. You could do the similar concept with package quality. Because this package, like, I'm going to have a choice here between both of them, but they are not created equally, in my opinion. Any way, shape, or form. Let's queue up. Let's see what our opponent put together. I think draft actually has a ton of potential. Like, seeing hunting pack and savage bears and vampires in the same deck is cool as heck. I love it. I'm running 2 salamanders. That's fun as heck. I love it. I love it. I love it. But like, these roach packages are a little busted, man. I knew we were gonna draw a roach, but like, does it even matter? It plays for 12. Like, woe is me. What's the best way to win this round? I have 2 Madames, right? Okay. I missed Tibber, eh? Drawing Roach, missing Tibber is really bad here. We can take our time. It'll be fine. Alright, Roach Merciless is neat. I don't have removal for that, so you be good, man. Unless... Alright. I don't know if we're gonna double them this round, but like, I'll figure it out. That seems like a really abusive weapon. Like, this is so unfair, guys. It's so unfair. So yeah, CDBR, if you ever watch my critiques of your draft mode, like, really? Like, really? There are issues. There's a lot of potential here, but there's no way 3 roaches should be in the same thing. Not at all. Like, look at this, another synergy. So imagine I was a different syndicate leader ability. I could. I could, for example, have denied the tribute here, save the coin, and then eaten it with the Brewis I had on board. I'd play Brewis first before playing this, and then basically dodge any issues that came up. I think that would be just the coolest thing. It would be unbelievable. So I think there's so much potential here, guys. I don't know if you guys are picking up what I'm laying down, but what I want to say is oozing with potential. This whole thing. Telling you guys, there's some serious potential here, and I do worry though about long-term development for Gwent. I've made that really clear. I feel like it's kind of in a standby mode. Gwent is a project that CDBR's tried. Man, we get to be so mean in about 2 seconds. Let me show you how to be really mean. We're gonna mulligan roach, probably open this into a failed experiment, start up a 14-point play. It's so unfair. That's good being the villain. Alright, I just need to draw my last Salamander, which is not guaranteed, but a really good chance we'll draw him. Do you want to go? I think you definitely want to go hideout here, because then I can go hideout. I guess you're 7, you're 8 though. It's super tempting, yeah. And then we pass. The idea here is really simple. I want like 14, or I guess what 12 is what my opening play is here. Ooh, I like that answer. That's a good. Nope. Hey, okay, guys, look. Do not, under any circumstances, turn off your own ability to. Wow, I'll pass. Do not, because normally back row this is brilliant. Now, if you play a siege ladder and you move it back, you got me. You got me. However, friendly reminder: do not turn off the helpful hints that warn you you're playing something on the wrong row. It's not good. All right, so we get our double essay. We get to carry over the hideout here. We're looking really strong on board, as long as they don't have removal. And removal is really premium in this mode. It is. They did not put heat wave in this, so it's really good. Duel is still present, and so oh god, 2 shots, guys. 1 shot. God loves me. Is this hand perfect? Yeah, I'll run it. I could be satisfied with this hand. All right, guys, let's do this thing. So we're dependent on Madame and Salamanders. Okay. We have no coins. This is the stupidest build. Okay. Yeah, you run your blue stripes. You get him, Tiger. You get him, Tiger. We're just going to start setting up some abominations. I could. Nah, you just go like that. This is really nasty because, like, until we get Adrenaline 6 kicked on, we have the ability to just go kill, play mutated hounds. I don't know if they have siege or not, so we're playing on front row. Northern Realms obviously attracts more Northern Realms cards, so I've got to be a little careful there. Like, there's so many interesting ideas, like Sequoia Tail that overlaps with tactics just a little bit because of Waylay with Nilfgaard. So can you imagine Menno going into your deck and getting a Waylay? That's such a cool idea. I am convinced this is brilliant. That's not how that card works. I will say, it's a good learning curve for a lot of newer players, and I'm proud of that. I think that's good. The game deserves a learning curve, and like it's all good. There is a truly evil package here, which I dislike. I've seen it a couple times. It's like Yrden and 2 other Geralts. I've had Yrden Axie. I've had Yrden Professional. I don't know if I care about that, to be honest. Is that worth killing? I mean, sure. Maybe I'll regret that. Okay. I guess I should have bled there. I wasn't thinking. I just see poison and my mind's like, ooh. Anyways, there's a lot of potential here, but there definitely needs to be some shift in design philosophy around how it all kind of comes together. It's so funny. I have no coins. Actually, I think what you do is you play Rayla and you did not. I think you go like this. Maybe this is crazy. I'll uphold the tribute. Because honestly, we have 2 abominations out and we get double essay. Like, the biggest thing that can go wrong right now is 1 Madame getting killed. But I don't think I actually need the Veil here. You brick there. And, like, that's okay. That's like perfectly fine. You could have played it a little better. Few cards left. I mean, they could be Parasite. There's a good draft card here because, again, not a lot of removal in this mode, which I think is actually allows the synergies to be even better.
You can't surprise me, so don't bother.
Tribute. I mean, I guess I don't have to double Salamander. And like, it's super cool to just see people try things and let them draft and get used to it. I'm becoming convinced this is actually an essential part of Gwent, or can be. And it's really close, way closer than I thought it would be. But there needs to be higher rewards, higher buy-in, and more stuff offered. Or more like, no, not offered, more like better packages, more fair stuff. This is actually pretty fine. I don't mind this being offered, particularly because it lets me go in a couple directions. I don't really like the Vein Depth obviously being offered here, but that's okay. Give me two other interesting choices. This is tribute related. Who knows what they make it work to? I like the idea of just like have an algorithm that says tribute. Okay, it's a legendary card. Might as well offer it alongside some other ones. And they're all reasonably comparable. I can go into a crime direction here. I can go into Death Wish because I already have the Brutus, Weavis package and all that. But honestly, I'm gonna just skip it. And I love that there's skip available. It's so nice. Yeah, there we go. Okay, self-poison. Here we go. So I like. Here we go. I got some good stuff here, and I like that they're offering the Warriors package. It makes perfect sense. Like it's pretty obvious they're going off the Berserker here. Hey, you have some crazy synergy? No, but I do have something with this. We're gonna scoop the self-poison here. We got Roland. No, we are not jackpots. We can't do anything too crazy, but it certainly ain't bad. No. Where do I go? I can go do an alchemy package. Okay. I can also skip here. Honestly, these are pretty weak. So I think I'm going to skip here. I will say this is not terrible, but I don't really need that many coins. Skip. Oh, I could really go into self. I might have to give that package, though. Right now, I already have to give up one of my packages. And I don't really want to, though. The Geralt package is really good. Alright, we're getting rid of high power, and that's perfectly fine. I kind of like the risk reward of picking, and then getting a different one coming up. I actually think there's a brilliance behind it. Well, we can go for another one. We can go for one more. I don't intend to play out this whole draft. I mean, I'll finish it probably for funsies offline or something, or maybe part 2 if you guys request it down below. This is really just about me critiquing it and talking about it. I think CDBR just needs to get more used, or get better about putting like 1 gold and 2 bronzes, and then just do that. Get rid of the roach package. Like what is this garbage? Like I shouldn't be able to slam down as many points as I intend to in round 1. Please hide up the slam it, I suppose. Well, I need a gold. Badly. I'll put back Abomination here. Like, if anyone can explain to me how this is fair, feel free to leave a comment. It was 18 points of 3 deck thinning in 1 card. This is not fair. Like, roach package should not exist. A roach and like a roach and knickers and a wagon might be fair, but I don't know if I really like the whole wagon idea in this mode, unless you can again add something that lets you remove it. The arena goals feel fantastic because we were off the books. I love that. I love that. Can't believe this is coming together so nicely. Off the books seems really good.
A superb specimen.
Okay, so far so good. Yeah, we should be pretty good. We already have all the combo pieces. I mean, Roland, Fallen, Stolen Mutagens are all very strong. Not double cross. I don't have to be too afraid here.
Yes, sir. As ordered.
Yeah, I'm really becoming convinced this is truly. Yeah, I don't think I have coin issues here. I think we can lean into the Abomination. I think we want to try to save hideout if we can. A little bit of unfortunate synergy, but that's fine. That's fine. Dogs bleed here. If they play, we pass. Really?
Could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Okay. I don't think there is a card in the game unless they play something really silly. Okay. I respect it a little bit. I'm not gonna deny. Not gonna deny. I was not expecting them to get out of that situation at all. Zero. My hopes were effectively zero. I think we just want to be mulliganing and trying to find Roland and friends if possible. Interesting. I mean, if I was not running the combo, well, it's the same round, right? Effectively, I get to just do what I want if I play this round, right? Like, I could just do the combo this round. Because I have last say anyways, and I'm effectively +1. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and just play out our hideout here. Ease our way into the game a little bit. Let's get a few of these guys going. Cause, we got coins after carryover last round. They got the hideout ready to go. I mean, things are looking a little good. Things are looking a little good. Yes, I think all in all, I'm really liking this draft. I think this, God, I just think it's so cool. I get to play double Salamander of Crones. It's just the sickest thing, guys. This is unfair, as I keep complaining about. I get to see She Who Knows of Kahir, which is a cool idea. Get a big Kahir, and then, uh-oh, She Who Knows. She Who Knows comes out. It's not obviously going to carry over the Kahir, but it enables the Sabbath so much faster. I love that. I love that, guys. I think it's really creative. I'll chill for this mode. I think it's really smart. Also, your coins. So we really are in good shape. Yeah, we just Salamander this round. Because they played Chionos, they're down. The idea being, if I'm at 5 in there, if I'm at 8 and they're at 7, I pass, they pass to get back up and catch it up in round 2. But alternatively, I don't think this has a happy ending for them. So we're going to play Fallen Rayla, who should be really good. We are going to veil her here. They bribery. Well, yeah, she'll just get her coins. But it won't really matter. It won't matter even if you found the way to copy or something. Menno, like, you can get some super cool tactics you're not normally able to get. Of course, in this case, that is not what happens here. But, you know, it could happen, right? Yeah, I'm not going to have coin problems here, I don't think. So, why don't we go ahead. I could just Madame here.
Pyramids, not circles. I've seen more shapes than an engineer.
That actually makes the next one free. We're not having coin issues this game against stolen mutagens. If I control 2 Salamander units, profit 3, so I can get 8 coins off of stolen mutagens by itself. Or I can get 3 in poison, and I also get 2 points from poisoning something. Likewise, I can always just boost something up that's in trouble. Bruce is annoying. It doesn't really matter because we're going to kill everything. I think they're going to regret that in a second. We're juggling a little bit. We're kind of go passing it down, but notice 1, 2, 3 Salamander units. Taking advantage of increasing profit for every Salamander unit. We're done. Okay, we're done. Another victim. GG. I also like that draft shows names, so some of these people might know my content, and I think that's really cool. I really sympathized back when I interviewed Trinet with his... I don't need it anymore. I like, our deck is so good. It's hard for me to actually... Oh, I have to pick a set? Caretaker seems risky. Abomination, Fizztech, Morellis, Madame, Fence? I'll just take that. It's fine. It's a really weak package, but I don't have a choice on this one. Not allowed to not pick. So I'll take the 3rd Madame. Fine. I mean, I might be able to. I'll just give it up. Whatever. We're kind of good and committed at this point. But anyways, Trinet's comment. Trinet never got up to pro rank because he hated not seeing his opponent's name. He feels like card games are really personal, and I don't blame him. Card games are very personal, and when played in person, And for Trinet, that was a key part of his social life growing up. They are, like, so genuine and so fantastic. And this hand is garbage. I mean, gosh, this thing is hot trash. 2 Madams. None of my 3 Morellises? You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. But regardless, ignoring my trash situation, can I even poison? I only have 1 poison. I didn't get my other poison. I didn't have hideout. Oh my gosh, this hand's so bad. We could lose this one. We could lose this one. Really has to carry pretty hard in round 3. Because I think I can nuke the board. But I don't think I get last say in this one. If they bleed, we're in trouble too.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
Great. Okay. Feeling a lot better all of a sudden, guys. I gotta confess, feeling a lot better about our odds. Why don't we go ahead and just kill the soldier? Because I have nothing else to do, and we get the roaches out and try to intimidate them out of the round as quickly as possible. Caring for it, but I really, like, I sympathize with the more personal aspect of this. Yes, I understand pro rank, like, you don't want people sniping. And a lot of highly ranked, like, Gwent pros like playing off stream because they don't want to get sniped. They don't want to have people see them. And also have this extra distraction from it all. But I like the personal aspect of draft here. Trying to get your 7-0s, trying to look super cool. Yeah, some of the people in the previous games have not played the best, but it's also okay. It's also nice being in the mix. It's also really fun because I like playing against the Plain Talk family. Roaches, no! I played on the right row, though. I'll wait 1 turn before killing this. I just want to see what they do. I want to see if they have reinforced ballista on front row. And so instead of the trebuchet, there's actually the ballista. Ballista is far more dangerous. Let's see. We haven't seen anything that's not too out of the ordinary. No AA for Natalis. It's pretty rough. Okay, Priscilla, you know, she's there. Where's my Morellis? Oh, interesting. Alright, alright. I see your style, kid. I see your style. Just gonna play a second arena goal. We'll just keep bullying for a little while. We are set up to get a triple profit off of stolen mutagens. Because we do have 2 set. Alright, no, these are not Salamander. Necrophage? Cut up. Sorry, my bad. Nope. Never mind. I lied. I lie on occasion on stream. What can I do, guys? Please. Honesty. Sandstorm. Fascinating. Okay. Like, actually, this is the kind of, like, crap card at the bottom that I don't mind in a package. Where it's like, oh, it's not god-awful. It's not great, mind you. I'm not sitting here saying, oh my god, I wish I had a Sandstorm. But, like, it's still 6 damage. Catches me off guard. Was I playing around it? No. And that's super fun, right? You get to catch somebody off guard of a weird card. So, god, I wish I had a spreadsheet of all the packages and I could just tweak them all. Like, straight up. Let CDPR, if you watch my content and you're watching this saying, man, I really wish draft mode was better. If you just publish the list of packages, I will do a content piece where I just change them. Where I literally just change every one of them to be a little bit more acceptable. We are about to set up a really nasty tempo pass. Where well, there's 2 ways to do it, and I'm not sure which one I like more. They're both really nasty. We have 3 Madams. So the one way I could do this, I could do triple off the books, smackdown offense, pay the tribute count immediately, and then followed by failed. I might get behind that. I also could, if I pass here, do I just do it? Or are you gonna start smacking down stockpile charges? They have a lot of good stuff. It just doesn't seem like they drew their order payoffs here. Like, all I need to do is pass here, right? Not crazy. But if I went on even, we're really good. They seem to be struggling here. I think there's wisdom though in the pass. Now they're on 3-8. They can't exactly bleed next round. On the other hand, I could smack this 3 times, play fence for 7, play failed experiment, and really clean this one up, eh? Really strong, guys. It's like really strong. We'll figure it out. I think I like this play.
Perfect for birthdays, weddings, and brides.
Like, going 7 and then failed experiment on 10 and then passing is just such a backbreaker. Like, this is really late in the round. It's Thrive related. Not that great. Nice. Really good. Really good. Now we go to 7, and they lose. We get double because we played that, and they got out of the round. Yes, I lost my leader ability in coins, but with 3 Madams in the deck, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good, I confess, about our odds of getting everything I need here. Roland's great. We will go ahead and put the mutated hounds back and try to draw something good. Morales is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for second Salamander, but I will say it is not guaranteed anymore. But with that said, Roland plus Salamander is pretty darn good. So they don't have a spender and it's not a jackpot. Maybe it's less good than I hope. It's another way to enable this, but I mean, I think we just pass here. I'll pass. We'll take some risking here. We'll do a little bit of risking for the biscuiting. You know what I mean? We're gonna cook with the butter, cooking up some bacon. You get the idea. You guys get what I'm laying down. You guys get what I'm laying down. Let me know in the comments, by the way, how my shirt looks on stream. Some of the times these lighter colors look like I'm naked, and it's not great. But I think it's blue enough to be worn on stream. We got that kind of like baby blue. Is that a thing? It's like basically baby blue. Now, if you're not from the United States and you're asking yourselves, is baby blue a color? I don't know. I don't know. There's why again. No one should have to run this card without like, oh, it feels bad, man. Maybe remove is unnecessary, but like, Sandstorm is cool. This is a rare card that no one plays around. I like it. This is just pain on a card. So like, if you want to keep it in there, CDPR, fine. But like, just give me the list of all the packages. Give me a few minutes and I'll take care of this for you, okay? Capiche, caposh, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. It's such a good hand, except for the fact that I want the other Salamander. So I think I'll put back Umbrellas here. We missed the Salamander combo. But still a pretty disgusting hand. Let's see, how do I want to do this one? Early Roland, probably. It's not like we're going to really do much here. Salamander Hideout is really going to be key at the end. Kills their best thing. Prince Velhelm. See, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, we're going to Furco. I like what I'm seeing. Prince Velhelm in the Furco. Also, as you do more draft mode stuff, let a couple other things be crimes. Right, like Novigradian specials are all like, we're crimes. We are crimes. But as you want to blend this mode, allow other things to kind of get a bit of overlap, right? So like boiling oil could be warfare and also could be a tactic, right? Like, I don't know if that's the best example, but it's a quick one. Like, you could do both. You could do both. Actually, maybe I go Madame here. Go Roland. We'll go Roland, because I think I want to go into this in a second. But, like, that's super cool. Can you imagine grabbing, like, or a crime? Would be a really good crime. Like, these are the moments where I'm just like, man, wish I knew more Northern Realms cards off the top of my head. We're pulling up Gwent.1.com. Let's see. Let's search the word warfare. Alright, let's see if there's anything that is crime-related. A close would be like smoke them out. Smoke them out would be the closest, I think. Or bloody flail, but or just make something. Just make something. Really? We're doing this? Okay. Like, and this is cool. We got Prince Wilhelm in this. Okay. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing, I confess. Hey, hands off the Roland. It's a poison on the board. Here you go. That was a dumb ping. It should have been pinged here so that if I want to play Morales at 4, just deal 4, it can kill. Might have wasted a point. What's a good example? What would be a crime? Ow! Lacerate. See, I love that. I love that. It's so funny. You're right. I didn't play around Lacerate, and you can't play around everything, so you got to speculate a little bit. What cards do I think people would be inclined to take? And you know what? That seems like a pretty obvious one in retrospect, but I think that's what makes it fun. So, I hope we see, like, oh god, it's so cool. Now I'm gonna go back row. Maybe Siege will come down. And it's all of a sudden it's Siege and, like, Imperial Forces. It's cool. And, like, Imperial Force now works with Bounty and Scapegoat, right? Because Scapegoat links the two. I love this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm genuinely enjoying draft mode. I'm sorry. I'm the sellout here. I think it's really interesting. It's super unpolished, and I don't actually think it's hard at this point to polish it up quite a bit. Just give me a list of all the packages. I can have it done in like a couple days. Why don't we go ahead? I think to me this is just like such an obvious opportunity. We already have double last say. I don't think I'll need it though. Obviously, we have the biggest issue of holy crap, we have way too many coins. So the good news is I can lean into Rayla, I think, to carry this moment. Where like I can always poison this, get 2 coins, and then lean into paying off tributes. I think the trick here is going to be using Madams to pay the tribute but not actually activate them. Because I need to, in order to use Rayla, I need to be paying every time. Payments are good. Like if you get it for free off of Madame, it doesn't count for Rayla. It's anti-synergy. But it's okay for anti-synergy to be between rival gangs, in my opinion. Like Blind Eyes not working with Salamander perfectly is all good. It's all good. Well, that is an issue now, isn't it? Alright, Rayla, you're up. I need a big girl to come on out here and take over the place. So Rayla, I'm leaving this to you. Yes, you look like you've had a bad day. I'm not gonna deny it. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know anything about the lore, but you look like you're actually having a terrible time. It's all good though. It's all good. She'll bounce back. She will bounce back. Let us see. What will you do next, my dear opponent? Dire Mutated Hound. See, I love this. That used to be one of my favorite cards in the game. Hashtag fact. And then, when did you get coins? Oh, you have to pickpocket. And I love this emphasis on drafting. Man, if CDPR, if you want to just give me the list. If you just give me the list. Just give it to me. I'll take care of the rest. Don't you worry. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play here. The
eternal fire casts a long shadow.
That makes it so we brick the Conjurer. Play on 2 separate rows. Like, if you just give me the list of packages and let me help you out. Surrender. See, I love this. I love that. It's a cool card. And you can't play it in normal Gwent, but in this mode, that's rather good, right? If I had it right now, I could get 10 points for it. That's super awesome.
In your head, I make dreams come true.
Yeah. It'll trigger this. We pay it. I could also just smack Salamander, but there's no real point, I suppose.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
On the other hand, I could just do it. No, I think you still have to go like this, John.
So don't bother trying.
Because then our ending is literally Salamander. Yes, we get a ton of coins. Yeah, yeah, we're out. Okay, we're done. Cool. It was a good time. This deck is pretty sick. God, it's so fun. It would probably like one of the issues though. Too many Madams, too many Moraleses. Not in terms of the deck. Like the game should not be offering that many of a gold card. Ideally, we should have a mix of stuff. Mixes are good, but also double ups aren't bad. I could skip here. I think skipping is right, though. I will say, 2 Fallen Rayless feels pretty disgusting. I think they're very hard to deal with, so I'm kind of tempted to. What are my power cards I've picked though? Oops, don't want to open the friends list. I misclicked on the friends list. It's like 231 people. Yeah, let's go back to the show deck, please. That's all I was looking for. It's Salamander, Hideout, Fallen Rayla. Yeah, so I think our like bomb cards are these 2. It wasn't Morales. I got those in packs. I think I have to skip these, unfortunately. Because if I pick one, you have to cancel it out, right? Which is super cool. It's a good thing. You're all not god-awful. The tax collectors aren't bad, but I don't actually have ways to spend. Savola is a nice pickup, though. Renegade and Fence is pretty weak, though. Is there any packages, like, I really hate? I think we have a couple of weak packages, mostly because of the Moraleses, but I wouldn't... Like, if we have to get rid of Crohn's, it's not too bad. I think it's risky, but Savola is really strong. I'm going to skip here, though. Maybe Savola was right. Geller. See, like if I pick these, I might get forced to take a double gold package out, which is why 1 good gold or 2 good golds and a bronze is much more reasonable. Skip these. This is better for our deck. But I'm just going to skip again. I think we have a really dumb thing. At this point, what are we on? Are we on 6 already? No, we're on 5. We're 4 up. Okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. If we lose, we're just going to end the video. Just going to end it. That's what's on the line, guys. The video's on the line. This is the best Gwent draft I've got so far. They're going first with their invisible coin. We have great abuse. So we're going to mulligan and I'm going to get some water awkwardly while we wait for their first play. These roaches are really unfair. They're actually the key part of my deck right now. They go back. Our hand's completely busted. Let's go down to business. I'm going to get some water while they're mulliganing. 1 second. Aw, that's so cute. That's so cute. My turn. Nyah. Nyah. I think the triple packages for thinning, by the way, guys, is really bad. Alright, time to talk. Not just roach. I think the more I'm playing this, like even seeing this, it just feels really busted. But as a result, I think 1 to 2, and then reward people for drafting more packs of 1 to 2 in them in there. Right, like allow your opponent to spec into 1 copy of these, because basically how Gwent deck building works is you like 4 or 5 cards in every deck that are just trash, right? The 4-point cards. Nobody cares about them, and nor should they care about them, mind you. Oh, maybe that was wrong, actually. Killing this Neckarat would be really good. I might do that on my next one. Or maybe I'm supposed to play the Madame. Well, I mean, we're not exactly short on Madames. Maybe Madame was correct over Arena Ghoul. I just impulse played a casual card. No, I could get rewarded by murdering you instead. Which is more dangerous? Stat law for this? Probably Neckarat, actually. It's like I can go eat here.
Love to hear him beg for mercy. Not that it helps.
Alright, go. Next card, Weavis. I'll put it in the nice spot. Not the smartest spot, because it plays in the red haze. And it makes Blood Moon, all fun jazz. I'll go ahead and play it. Assuming Roach gets blood. If Roach doesn't get blood and it hits here, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, Roach to get blood. I should put it back. Sorry, guys. I'm ruining the crones. I know. Want to minimize the amount of bleeding out on my row at a time. I'd rather take the 2 damage than give Oriana more turns. If that makes sense. That's drag. Honestly, no, it's not a big deal. But look at this synergy. You get to go Neckarat, bleed something, and hit Vincent. Oh, it's so cool. Telling you guys, there's potential here. And if you're sitting there, by the way, at this point, I'm pretty sure all the draft haters are gone. But if you're sitting there dissing this, like you're missing the point. This is refreshing to me. I play a lot of Gwent. This is good for players to see cool synergies they didn't see before. Gives them deck building ideas, lets them have a mode when they dislike the meta to go to, and you can make this competitive. This should not exist. This is not a good thing for the game. Okay? You're 4 if I play... yeah, I think it's fine.
Perfect for birthdays, weddings, and brides.
I think we'll do failed experiments to get out of this round. Well, we're still going. Okay. Maybe I should play Madame here. Okay. Like art seeing play is super cool. I lose 2 here, so I'm at 20. You play for 11, right? 6, 5, 11 plus that's 17. 17 is too short, huh? Okay. Now, if I play failed experiment, if I play abomination, it's 7. Failed is that, so I have 17, 17. So I actually am still in this. I can do failed experiment would go 10, 9, 8. The other one go 9, 8. Ooh, is that 16? I think there's some math that lets me do this, and I'm not gonna stress it. We're gonna find it out ourselves. Because I can go, let's just keep doing the math in my head. Yeah, so I have 8 right now, so I need to cover 10. Uh-oh, guys. I think I screwed up my math. It's like, I can go Abomination. I can go Hideout. And you're 7. You'd be 8.
Pay in advance, lover man. No exceptions.
I may have overcommitted for that round. Okay, let's just see what happens. It'll be an experience, right? Just need Madame off the top. I can salvage my math mistake. It's late in the evening. I'm not going to deny. I think we put back Roland here. Good hand. Pokemon mutagens. Better hand. Okay. Alright, let's bleed him. I'm gonna try to pull off a Salamander hideout carryover, a sneak away out of here. This is hard for them because it purifies. D-Bomb is Really? Really? Did that really just happen? Okay. Wow.
I make dreams.
What deck is this? See, okay, look, I think I'd be a little less salty. A lot of this is cool, and I don't mind losing, and I messed up my math round one, but like, what? You get the Geralt package too? You did. So like, this is where I get a little sad. In the sense of... This is where packages become really depressing. Where it's just like, okay, they got a Geralt, a Madoc package, they got the casinos, and the Wild Hunt. And like, this is where, to me, the game becomes less fun. And like, yes, am I salty? 100%. Because we were having a really good run up until now. And yeah, so they got Axie, Ard, and Professional in a pack. And like, my deck is strong. My deck is cool. It's synergizing. I'm doing some fun stuff. I got Crones alongside Salamander combo, and it's really cool. This is the worst part of Gwent, of draft mode. And this is honestly why I think the mode is held back right now. Is if you don't have something completely broken on paper, you lose. Right? Like, my sin for this game was drafting synergy. Yeah. End of the run. But like, my sin was, wow, I tried to draft something that was like interesting and fair, and not really fair, but like had synergies and all this cool stuff going on, and like, I lose. It's not going to be close either. Even if we had played this out the round 3, I still would have lost the game. Just straight up. It would have been a massacre. And I've done the math correctly. Maybe if I got into double Salamander, but of course, judging by my draws, I did not. Anyways, GG. Like, this deck should be rare. Like, anyways, GG. Like, the games where... The decks, not games, but like other card games. Hearthstone. Magic the Gathering Arena. All of these games, the drafts are about not getting the most broken, insane combos you can, but rather, they're all about things like... I'll take that. Choosing a Bruin. No. Bye, Roland. It's been fun. But they've been all about, like, how do you use less good cards? We are done. We almost got to 5-0. Or, if we went to 7-0, I would have kept going, but we did not. We did not, because my math was bad. I had a feeling it was wrong, but, like, yeah, whatever. There's a little bit of a feeling. I just kind of winged it. Just kind of winged it. But, like, what I want to point out is, that really sucks. And I lost to this really imba thing. They had a great draft, and like, it sometimes happens, but it shouldn't happen every time. And I think this is a common end result, right? I think I have a really cool deck. I think I got a lot of interesting things going on in it. The Crones are fascinating with this poison synergy. This is terrible. And so, like, if you are CDPR, if you're watching this, remove the Roach package, remove the Geralt packages, remove all of the triple thinning packages, and then put them in pairs or as single cards as the last one. Crush the mostly gold packages just entirely out of here, and let people actually draft an interesting deck. And have maybe rankings. Maybe you have everyone gets one legendary pack and it has 3 gold cards in it. Then everything else is just 1 gold and 2 bronzes. Or something like that. But like, it's like the difference between I got 2 Maddox, 3 Wild Hunt Riders, 3 Casino Bouncers, and I got the 3 Geralt pack. And like mine is the experiences we're going for is very different. And I got punished because I'm all in on the greed. And of course I played really poorly. But we're going to ignore that because I think the bigger issue is that takeaway. Like, if you want to have draft be a true competitive mode in Gwent, and not just, wow, it's basically seasonal, except you have to pay for it, there has to be a bounce level. There has to be actual skill, and not just feeling like you got lucky with the trios of cards. And if you were to look at a game like Legends of Runeterra, which right now has the most comparable draft mode to this, you get given stacks of cards, usually 1 or 2 good ones of like 1 okay card, and you pick between them. These packages, and they don't do that. They actually have they do the exact same concept with removing cards, adding cards in, getting more cards as you go. But they don't have these like truly broken packages like we're seeing here. There's no, oh, you get 3 jinxes, which is a good card in draft mode in that game. 3 jinxes in 1 pack. No, you get a jinx if you're lucky every so often. If you get 3 in a pack, it would bust the game. Just like the 3 Geralts did. Just like, honestly, remind you guys, like, as much as I'm shaming the other people, like, you hear the hooves, guys? That's the hooves of brokenness. Absolute brokenness. Gonna kick you where it hurts. Anyways, those are my thoughts on draft. Thank you guys. I hope you guys at least see a little bit more of why I'm starting to really warm up to this mode. Like CDPR, if you just publish you just publish all the packages. I can point out all the ones that are wrong. You are so close to making a really interesting mode. You are so close. But I will say, triple Geralts, triple Wild Hunt Riders, triple Casino Bouncers, double Maddox, and Masquerade Ball, and 2 Vincents feels not only bad to lose to, it feels bad that I think it's regular. I think it's a more common thing. And I don't mind playing against people with progressively better decks if I'm on a win streak here. I do mind the feeling that somebody just got all of these really busted things and actually have to consider their bronze cards at all. Because they just found packages without any bronze cards. I feel very disadvantaged. People should have bronze cards in their deck. I'm just going to call it out there. Bronze cards should be a part of Gwent Draft. And honestly, I think the coolest bronze card we saw was, well, 2. We saw Last Rain, we saw Sandstorm, and it was caught me off guard, and they were super cool. Love to see more stuff like that. Anyways, these are a bunch of thoughts on draft modes. Quite the run on Salamander. That was a depressing end. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Shoutouts to Ahmed Ali, Winston, Pseudonym81, and McRandar for all their generous support on the Patreon. Thank you all so much.